Dodgers are back in first place. If the season ended today, they would be first. Padres would be second. I'll tell you why when we get into this thing. But it is Players Weekend. That's exciting, huh? Cool bats, cool jerseys. Never mind. Rich Hill ruined that for everybody when you walked out there with a nickname that said Dick Mountain. But, you know, bats, cleats. This is why my shoe's up here today. I think it's a cool shoe, so I'm going to show it to you. But we're going to start this episode, so kick back, enjoy, put your feet up, relax, get a drink. I'm also wearing this chain because it's Players Weekend. All right. Really, actually good game last night. Just have to do, I think what everybody's doing here is just handing it to Kirsch and saying, good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Does everybody kind of doubt him in his older age? Yes. Does he show up and do his job? Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. And it was awesome to see because the guy, I'm not even gonna talk about it actually because everybody already has. But I mean, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, and a W, 76 pitches. Here's my favorite thing about this though, is he did it with a bunch of 88. He topped out at 89. 89. That was that was the average fastball velo for the night. 89 miles an hour, 2 hits, 6 innings. And that, my friends, is how you pitch, not just throw. I mean, efficient. This on a necessary, we need more out of you. It is possible he could have gone a complete game. 76 pitches through 6 innings. He's averaging 12. Let's maybe 13. 12 and a half. 12 and a half pitches an inning. I mean, you do that over 9, you're sitting at about 108. He can handle that workload. So I like to see that for him, man. I just thought it was really good. I thought it was really cool. And what I liked the most about it is he had 2 Ks in the first inning, and he finished after 6 innings with 3 Ks. That's it. So for 5 straight innings, he just put these guys in play and got outs. It's not always all about the strikeout. He got double play balls when he needed them. He was just very good, and it was cool to see, and I enjoyed that for him. And Padres threw a starter, not a starter. What do they call him? I don't even know what they call those guys. We're going to throw shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy that goes like 2-3 batters, first inning only, and see you later. An opener. I'm going to throw an opener out there. They did that. Then Padres bullpen did what I think everybody expects them to do as the best bullpen in baseball, and they did pretty well. I mean, there was a point in the game at the 4th, 5th, and 6th, I believe, or the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, something like that. What innings was that? It was pretty wild. 4th, 5th, and 6th, yeah. Kershaw's last 3 innings. There was 19 batters that came up to the plate between both teams. 3 innings, the total numbers, or the lowest number of batters possible that could come into the game is 18. So between him and the Padres pen, one guy got on in the 3 innings, and it was Shohei with a walk. So a pitcher's duel, not so much one guy back and forth, but just a team pitcher's duel. And newcomer to the Padres, Lariano, homered in the second, made it 1-0, and that's all Kirsch would give up. And then my guy, Teoscar Hernandez. I just love this guy. I think he's honestly, he might be my favorite player in the whole league, just with the way he looks like he loves the game, man. And I love to see guys who look like they love the game. So I just, comes up with a huge home run. And I think what was the 7th inning, center field, made it 3-1 at the time. Padres score one shortly after, 3-2, leave Merrill stranded on the bases to end the game. But, I mean, there's 8 total hits in this game, 4 on each side. And if we're talking about dudes, you got to look at Jackson Merrill. He had 2 of their 4 hits, single, double. I just love that guy, man. And I still believe he got robbed from an MVP last year, or Rookie of the Year, I should say. And it pisses me off. I'm irritated still. Every year he's in the league, and every year I continue to talk baseball on social media, I'm going to bring up how he got robbed of the Rookie of the Year award. I don't think it should go to pitchers, man. Give them their own thing. What else we got? Mason Miller came in the 8th. I like him with the Padres, man. I liked him with the A's, but it's such a weapon, dude. It's such a weapon. I think he threw the 8th. Yeah, he came in the 8th. K'd up Ohtani and Will Smith, who arguably are two of the best hitters in all of baseball right now, which is crazy. Smith's hitting 308 with a 929 OPS. And you got Ohtani, 282 with a 1.016 OPS. The guy's got 18 hits in August, 3 doubles, 1 triple, 5 jacks. Torching pitchers. He's been torching pitchers. What else we got here, man? Let's see. Here's something I really actually loved about this game. There's so many things that I feel like kids could have just learned from, or people in general, fans even. Here's the crazy thing. When you want to win a baseball game, when you truly want to win a game, everybody goes back. You can't reinvent the baseball wheel. You just can't. So when you really want to win a game, watch the playoffs this year. Watch the way they play differently. Watch how important every single run is. And what I loved about last night's game is that the importance started, at least for the Dodgers. The Padres were 9.5 back a month ago or something, which is incredible. So they've been playing important game after important game after important game. And now the Padres caught up to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are like, okay, we're getting close to playoff time. Time to lock in. I think they have a veteran team that can do that. I know everybody's like, listen, I think Xander Bogaerts is the only guy on the Padres with a World Series championship under his belt. I'm pretty positive he's the only dude. And I'm pretty positive there's at least 15 guys on the Dodgers that have a World Series ring. There's a ton of them. Well, I shouldn't say a ton, but many of them multiple World Series rings. So they're a team that's been there, done that with a group of guys that just did it 8 months ago. They know what they're doing. And I do think they can just show up and lock in and go, all right, it's about that time, boys. Let's get going. And what a perfect time. I think this was the most valuable game, and this is the most valuable series in 10 days of baseball for the Dodgers, because it forces them to lock in. If they were still, 12 games or 9 games or 10 games up, they wouldn't have to lock in. So I do like seeing the Padres here and just making the best team in baseball, who's not exactly healthy yet, ready yet, but the guys that are on the field are going to have to treat it now. And I know they always treat it serious, but this is go time. So I do think they have a veteran team that's going to lock in and say, all right. But my point here, when you want to see winning baseball, watch the playoffs, number one, because you can't reinvent the wheel. All the little things matter. You got to play defense. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do you got to cover first base. You got to do all the little things. But you'll see bunting in the playoffs. You'll see it a lot. Last year, Dodgers bunted 10 times all season. Sacrifice bunt, boom, 10 times in 162 games, which is crazy. And then they won the World Series, and in the playoffs, they bunted 10 times, which is also crazy. So you're telling me if they play that way all season, how many do they win? If they treat every single run like it's the most important run of the day, and we have to have this game, how do they play the game? They play it just like they do in the playoffs. They bunt. They move guys over. Last night, there was 2 big bunts in the game. Huge bunt for the Dodgers. I don't remember who came in to bunt. I want to say Rojas. Popped it up, third base. Manny came running in, a play that he probably makes in his sleep, but he laid out for it. It hit the outside palm of his glove and shot right into foul territory, and everybody's safe. Bases loaded. They were trying to move runners from first to second to third, and then all of a sudden, boom, everybody's safe. And they ended up scoring a run there, or 2 maybe. I don't know. I think that's where they got their first 2 runs. It was 2-1 for a while, and then Teoscar hit the bomb to make it 3-1, and then the rest is history. But they're bunting because they're trying to win. That, to me, I immediately watched that and went, this game is incredibly important to everybody involved. This whole series is important. It's going to be real baseball. If you watch the game tonight, every single pitch will matter, I promise. And that there's no better baseball to be played than important baseball. So I'm excited about that, man. We got Snell and Cease on the hill, which is good, dude. That's good. It's such a good matchup between those two. I'm a huge fan of both. I love the personality in both of them. I got a chance to talk to Cease on the podcast. He's a funny dude, man. And then he gets out on the hill, and it's like he has no like. It's like he's like he doesn't ever look pissed. He doesn't ever look happy. He's just like this stoic, stone face guy. And I think he's been really, really good lately. Really good. I'm going to give you my prediction on what's going to happen tonight. Might be right, might be wrong. Who knows? But I'm going to give it to you. Here's what I think. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think Snell is going to pitch really good. and I think he's going to collect a good amount of strikeouts. I also think he's going to walk some people and give up a hit or two here and there and get himself in some trouble. And I don't think he's going to get crushed by the trouble, but I think the trouble is going to show up a little bit on the scoreboard. I think Cease is going to do the opposite, where he's going to dominate. And I hope if he doesn't dominate all the way through, it's going to be one inning that gets him. It's going to be a walk and a single, and then a bloop or an infield single, and then a bases clearing double or a bomb or something. It's how it goes when things don't go his way. It all goes in one inning. You'll see his stat line: 6 innings, 4 runs, 9 Ks, and it's like, and he gave up 5 hits. It just so happened that 3 or 4 of those hits all came in the same inning. 3 came in the same inning, at a walk-in, extra base hit, and there you go. So I think it's going to come down to bullpen management and when you get him out of there. If he's cruising, and you had basically a bullpen game yesterday, you got to let him cruise. But we'll see. It's a big game. It's a really, really big game for the Dodgers here, because if 2 teams end up with the same record at the end of the year, it goes to a tiebreaker. And the Dodgers are up in the series on the Padres this year, 6-2. That means the Dodgers have won 6, the Padres have won 2, and there's 5 left. If you add that all up, it equals 13 games. So now if the Dodgers end up winning tonight, they're going to be 7-2 with 4 games to go, which means the most the Padres can do is make that series 7-6. So if the Dodgers win one of these games and then they go on to be tied at the end of the year somehow with the Padres record-wise, Dodgers will remain sole first place NL West champs like they have been for a long time, because there's no ties here. There's no co-champs. This isn't Little League. All right, we got champs. We got friggin' champs, and that's it. If you're not first, you're last. But I think this is it, man. It's an interesting little preview. You know what's crazy is it's almost like it's not even a preview. It's like this game almost isn't even a preview, because if this Dodger lineup adds Muncy, Hernandez, and Edman, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So the team, and I think King was supposed to pitch yesterday. He was scratched. If both teams are fully healthy, which the Padres are way healthier than the Dodgers, they won't change much, but they're good. Their lineup isn't, it's not better than the Dodgers when the Dodgers are healthy. I don't know that it's better than the Dodgers right now. It's good. Their starting pitching, I don't think is better than the Dodgers. Even if both are healthy, I don't see that. The bullpen, best in the big leagues. It's not even close for the Padres. That's not even a conversation. And I guess that's it. I got to go with the lineup for the Dodgers. I got to go with the pitching rotation the pitching rotation for the Dodgers, if healthy, is going to be Yamamoto, Snell, Glasnow, and Ohtani. And if they get Yates, Scott, Kopech, if those guys come back, that bolsters their pen. You got 3 guys you're waiting to bolster your lineup. The Dodgers are, they're healthy bodies away, and these guys are close. I've got a feeling they're going to be involved. And if they're ready to go, it's a whole different team. You're playing a whole different team. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Who do you guys got? If you're watching this before the game, who do you got? Tell me who you got down here in the comments. And make sure you like and subscribe and do all the other shit that everybody tells you to do. Our last video hit 1,000, and that made me happy. And I think that's cool. I think it's really cool. And I guess, last time I left you with a thought. Let me leave you with this other thought. Anybody involved in social media or trying to do social media or thinks they might want to do it someday, I know you hear this a lot, but views, likes, all that shit is just stuff. You know what I mean? I'm so fired up. We got 1,000 views on a YouTube video. Fired up. And if I go to my Instagram, it'll say, 70 million views last month. If I go to my TikTok, it'll probably say 100 million views last month. And if I go to the YouTube and I see 1,000, I'm more excited about that because it's a tough platform, but I'm building and I don't care. I don't have an ego where I go, oh, I got 800,000 followers. Take that video down. It didn't perform. So what? I made the video. I liked the video. I don't really care. So do what you want to do and do it without any stats in your head. You know what I'm saying? It'll keep you genuine. It'll keep your mind in the zone of what you're creating, not what you think other people might like or watch. You do you. Let life be life. Let views be views. Let your content be your content. And if you're not a content person, go watch this game tonight. That's my first advice. And be good. You know what I'm saying? You got a choice in life. You be good. You be bad. Be good. Be happy. Be a light. Be somebody that lights up the room when you walk in. You know what I mean? You're responsible for one thing, and that's your energy. The energy you bring to the people around you, the people you interact with, everywhere you go, a store, this, that, wherever. If I see somebody for 20 seconds in line waiting to check out at the grocery store and I have a 10-second conversation with them, I truly believe I can make them feel good. Or I can be like a positive little 10-second moment in their life. And I think you can too. But that's a decision. So let's all decide. Thank you guys for watching. As always, Hold My Ball podcast. I love you. I love this group of people. And get the popcorn out. Like I said, kick the shoes off, kick your feet up, and enjoy the Dodgers and Padres. And I guess I said I'd give my prediction. I gave it to you pitching wise. I'm gonna go 6-4 Dodgers tonight. Although if Cease ends up winning or pitching really well and getting the W, I'll be happy because I like that dude a lot. See you guys later.